and welcome back to another video here on Go Boss Planners. I'm Christina and I do functional and productive planning and also share my planning process as an online entrepreneur, single mom, and somebody who is just working to create a life that I absolutely love. So if you want to follow along with those types of videos in that planning style, make sure you get subscribed. I'd love to have you here. In today's video, I am super excited to be doing my September monthly plan with me. So we're just going to jump right in and get started. Alright, so I am somebody who uses a disc-bound planning system. Here in front of me, I have my Tool full-size planner. So this is the 8.5 by 11 size. And I just put some gold Happy Planner discs on this instead of the black half-inch discs that it came with, and then I have all of my different planner inserts in there. Now this planner is not the planner that I take everywhere with me. If I'm going to go work in a coffee shop or something like that, then I will take it with me because it can fit in my work bag. However, if I'm just out and about and I don't have my whole work bag with me, then this planner will stay home, and I'll keep a lot of information in my junior sized planner, and I'll be doing the September setup for this one here soon, so stay tuned. Alright, so this planner has a few different types of inserts in it that help me to plan my goals and actually make progress and achieve those goals so that I am working towards the results that I want to see in my life. In today's plan with me, I'm going to be working in my Go Boss Academy 6-month transformation planner. It's a planner that is specifically designed to help you transform your life within 6 months. Now, I definitely believe that we are all kind of constantly in a state of transition. There's always some type of result or transformation that we want to achieve, and 6 months is an amazing amount of time to be able to achieve some real results. So that's the basis behind the 6-month transformation planner. I don't keep the full 6 months in my planner at a time because that would make it rather large. Instead, I just have the current month that I'm about to plan, and then I have the next month here. So we're about to plan September. So we are in month 3 of this planner since I did start it back in July. So let me show you the pages that we're going to set up in today's video. So first I am going to do my calendar view setup. I'm going to set my intentions for the month. I'll do a little mind map. I'm not sure if I'll do that on camera and just or just show it to you after, but I will do a mind map for the month. And then I will go ahead and put in some goals for this month. Now, I do also have monthly actions, weekly actions, and daily action trackers in this planner to set up. However, I'm going to do that on a separate video and not set that up in this video. Alright, so I'm going to start by setting up my calendar pages, and I went ahead and took my calendar out of my disc-bound planner so that it's easier to set up. I do also have some Sharpie S-Note markers over here as well. I've kind of pulled to the top the colors that I'll need based on my color coding system for today's video as well. So I am going to start by just putting my month, year, and numbering all of my boxes here. You'll notice that there is actually a faint gray box to put the numbers in on this planner. It's also super light so that it's not distracting and easy to cover up with date cover stickers instead. Alright, so I went ahead and I just added the month and year up on the top here, and I filled in my numbers. I kept it super duper simple for this month so that I can go ahead and get this planning complete. And I do have the row here on the bottom. As you can see, this is empty down here on the bottom because this planner, the calendar, has 6 rows instead of just 5, so that there are no, sharing boxes when it comes to those months that have the additional week. So I use my calendar page essentially as a catch-all. This is not a business planner or a personal planner or, a life planner or anything like that. This literally is going to have every life category that is important to me at this moment in my time. So for the next 6 months, these are the life categories that I'm managing, and I select up to 8 life categories at a time, because based on what season we are in our lives and what's going on in our lives, our life categories can absolutely change in terms of what's important or what we need to focus on. So this system is designed to help you choose what 8 life categories you want to focus on for 6 months at a time. So anything really related to any of those life categories, life in general, business, work, any of that stuff is what's going to go into this planner to make sure that I don't miss any important dates. So I'm gonna start by putting on Friday the 2nd. I have fun days with my son is something that I try to keep really consistent and as a routine for us, even with him being in school. So on the 2nd for fun day, we want to do Busch Gardens after school. So I'm gonna make sure I mark that off so that I'm not planning on getting a ton of stuff done when he is, out of school in the afternoon. We'll be at Busch Gardens. Next, I want to go ahead and mark off that on Sunday the 4th, we are gonna have a little brunch, and I don't want to forget about that. And then on Labor Day, my son doesn't have school, and I will mostly not work that day. I'll probably do some work in the morning, but then not really for most of the rest of the day until he goes to bed. So we're gonna do like a little paper airplane party and like create our own like paper airplanes and test them and stuff like that, and have like just some yummy like sandwiches and chips and stuff like that. Weird, but it sounds exciting for us. So paper plane party. Next on the 6th, I know that I have a PTA meeting to go to. And on the 7th, there is a PTA event that I may or may not be attending. Also from the 7th until the 10th, I have a conference to do. And so I am going to mark like this across the way here. So that is FinCon. I'm actually going for a project that I'm doing some consulting work on, but it'll be interesting to go since I do have a budgeting and finance brand as well. So it'll be very interesting to see what that's like and see if that's something I want to do again next year as my own brand. The next thing that I want to put here that is pretty major is a launch day for one of my businesses. So I'm just going to put launch on here. And then in my half letter planner in the business section is where I have more details about that launch. So I have that launch on the 12th, and then I also have another launch on the 16th for a different brand, and then another launch on the 19th that actually I might push to the 20th. Yeah, I'm gonna push that one to the 20th for another brand. And then from the 16th until the 18th, we're gonna have a little, mini trip in the month of September, my son and I. So I'm going to mark that off starting here, go all the way through the end of Saturday, and then to middle of Sunday here. And that's gonna be a Legoland or Universal and Legoland trip. And then on the 14th, there are a couple of PTA meetings that I need to put in. So I have to do PTA meeting in the morning, and then I have one in the afternoon, evening time as well. Next, I will put on the 30th is a game night at my son's school. And then on the 25th, that's a Sunday, we are going to do a relaxation Sunday. We haven't done this in a long time, but it's pretty much where we kind of hang out in bed for a lot of the day. We watch movies together and we read together, then we just like have some snacks, like when we really just, we don't go anywhere, and it's just nice to have downtime and you know, relax the body. So we are going to do that on the 25th. I might try on the 23rd to give myself a little bit of a self-care Friday for the 23rd. I know, unfortunately, I won't be here for the 9th here for Fun Day, so that'll kind of spill over into, you know, the Sunday and weekend. So I want to make sure that I'm good to go and ready for Fun Day that day. I don't know what we'll do, but I definitely want to make sure that my son has Fun Day since I will be missing the one on the 9th. So I think that if I do a little bit of self-care in the morning, that would also be nice after such a super busy month. So I'm going to put self-care Friday here, self-care morning, because it really would just be in the morning for myself there. And then I don't know what we'll do on Fun Day that day, but I'm going to put Fun Day, I'll put a colon, because then I can write whatever it's going to be. Okay? So those are the events that I want to add to my calendar for the month of September. Over here, I like to list out what my like top priorities are for the month, anything that I have going on. And down here, I like to use this as a key. This is just a blank box that is, you know, just perfect for a key. So I'm going to put the key first, and this is where I'm going to put the color code for my life categories that I am working on right now. So I'm doing myself as one, my son as another one, business is another one, let's see, school is another one, and school is anything like my son related for school, any events at school, and also the work I'm doing on the PTA for his school. I'm the treasurer this year, so it's a lot to do. The next category is finances. Next is home, and that's anything that is, you know, home related, whether it's laundry, whether it is remodeling, and pets also go in this category for me. Then I also have a work slash consulting for a project that I'm doing right now. And then finally, the last one is growth and learning that I'll put in here. Kind of squish them in there a little bit, but it's okay. Alright, so let me think about what major tasks do I need to accomplish, because then we'll do all the highlighting at once. So any major tasks that I want to accomplish for the month of September, I definitely know that I need to plan for Halloween, plan vacations for the rest of the year, and we just do like little mini vacations a lot of times, like just a little weekend, so so that we can, you know, have more frequent trips and travel. I need to, let's see, I do need to groom the pets. I need to organize some PTA files. I also want to put on here, my son and I have been doing like nightly like word searches together, and also reading time. So I'm gonna do reading and puzzle time. He'll do a word search and I usually do Sudoku, but I want to keep that going this month as well. And I think those are the major to-dos to put on here for now. If anything else comes up as the month goes on, I'll toss them over there before I like add them to the week that I'm gonna get them done in, but that's good for now. So now what I'm going to do is color code these. So I am going to start with the self category since that's first on the list here. And self goes in this gray color. So I'll go ahead and highlight that down here in that gray color. None of these to-dos are really associated to self. so I will leave that alone. Ooh, I can put another to-do, which is to decorate for Halloween. So that needs to get done in September as well, and I'll figure out a day to put that on the calendar, probably September 24th. So I'm just going to put Halloween decorations, or Halloween decorating. So anything that is self-related on the calendar, I do think it is just the self-care morning here. And I don't think there are any other ones for this month. Alright, so then next on the list is my son. And I can highlight that in this blue color. And for him, I am going to highlight Plan Halloween, because that's predominantly for him. For me too, because it's fun to do with him, but it's definitely from the lens of, you know, things to do for and with him. For vacations, this can technically go in, it's like a fun and an excitement category, but that one isn't part of my list right now. My work and consulting category is going to become fun and excitement after this month, because I'm closing out that project that I'm working on this month and I do not want to renew it. It's been very draining on my energy, so I'll leave it blank for now, because I don't really have a category to put it in, and it's not only for my son. We're doing things like for fun and excitement, so it definitely goes to that category. Alright, so then I will go ahead and put this nightly reading and puzzle time. Really, it's for both of us as well, but since I'm doing it with my son, I'll highlight it in his category color. Next is the Busch Gardens Fun Day. I will highlight in his category color. Paper Plane Party is his category color. The brunch is kind of like a family thing. I don't have family as like one of my categories. It just doesn't fit at this time as like one of my 8 focuses, but of course it's there. It's part of you know, me and my son right now. So I'm just gonna leave that blank for now, and then I'll decide, you know, if I want to color it or if I just want to leave it like that. The other thing to highlight for my son, I will highlight the Universal and Legoland trip in his category color as well. And then Relaxation Sunday, again, that's for both of us. I think I'm just going to leave it blank for now in terms of the color. And I think that's it for highlighting in my son's category. The next category is business, and business is this green color here. So I'll highlight that here. And for business, I have the launches, and I think that's all I put on here for business. Alright, and then the next category is school, which is this kind of blushy pink color. And for school, I can highlight organized PTA files here, and I can highlight this PTA meeting here, this PTA event here, this PTA meeting, and this one as well. And then I can highlight game night here. Then I know that this is the 31st of August, but I want to put an important date on here, and it's that the audit is due for PTA, and I just want to make sure that that's on there so that I don't lose line of sight of checking it off that it's completed. The next one is finances. Ooh, so I actually messed up. Business is not that color. Business is actually supposed to be this teal color, so I messed that up. So what I'm gonna do is like put this line next to it, and then go over these as best as I can. I don't know how I did that, but it's okay. And green is for money, you know? So finance is actually in this green color. Alright, so then for finances, I didn't really put anything on here on my calendar for finances yet, and that could change after we go over my goals for the month. So then we'll go into the home category, and that is this color here. like a just brown taupey color. So I have to do the pet grooming and also decorate for Halloween on this checklist here. And I will highlight Halloween decorating here as home, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and highlight brunch as home too, because family and home, you know, definitely go hand in hand. So I think I'll do that for today. And then I'm going to do my work and consulting category, and that's this color here. So I will highlight that. And this is going to be the only one on the calendar related to work / consulting project. Alright, and then finally I have growth and learning on here, and that's this purple color. And I can just highlight the category. I don't have anything on the calendar right now associated to that. Alright, so that's it for my monthly calendar setup here. Alright, so I actually have had quite a few different interruptions while recording this plan with me, with calls, texts, and then the maintenance people showing up here at my house. So I am running behind on recording, and I think I'm gonna have to split out a few additional videos. So I think what I'll do is we're gonna stop here for my monthly setup for today, and I will get this out. And then the next video will be me doing my intentions declarations page, my mind map, and my monthly goals. And then finally I'll do the video with the monthly, weekly, and daily actions. So 3 different videos to set up September as opposed to 2. And I hope that you guys don't mind that. I do hope that you enjoyed watching me just go through and set up my calendar for the month of September. Super duper functional, all focused on just what's going on and color coding it so that I know what these things fall into in terms of life categories. And it also helps me to see what categories I'm prioritizing the most based on how many tasks are, you know, on the calendar, and if that aligns with my goals for prioritization. So I'll talk more about that portion of it in later videos as well. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like it, make sure you put a like, and stay tuned, stay subscribed, and get subscribed if you're not already, so that you don't miss out on the intentions and mind map and goal setting portion of my September plan with me, and also my actions. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!